New Orleans truly is the Big Easy until you try and get locals to leave.
I knew it was big when mandatory evacuation notice came.
Like he did for all those other hurricane threats that ended up being more dud than disaster.
Hurricane Katrina is churning.
Javan Felix packed just 3 outfits when he and his family evacuated New Orleans the day before Katrina. But Felix, then 11 years old, soon learned this storm was not like the others.
About 5 feet of water in our house. We left a car there, it was completely underwater.
And they were among the lucky ones. With 80% of the city underwater, Felix could not return to his hometown until the following May. He spent the 6th grade in Atlanta and Mississippi.
What was the hardest part? Was it not having the friends? Was it seeing other people rebuild? Was it something with you and your family? What do you remember about being the toughest?
I think the toughest part was definitely those relationships that were lost. Just from seeing the people before Katrina that we knew. Just seeing those people living a different life somewhere else.
The Superdome serves as a symbol of Katrina, good and bad. After it produced some of the worst images of the storm during its days as a beaten and battered shelter, like its city, the Dome was home to a rebound. Felix was in attendance that night in 2006 when New Orleans reopened the Superdome to see the Saints stomp Atlanta.
Falcons had no chance that game. That's what helped me to develop the passion that I have for New Orleans, just as a city.
But that was not the first time those on display in the Dome made an impact on Felix and his future.
2003, the really first time you were turned on to the Longhorns was in that Dome, wasn't it?
Yes. Seeing TJ Ford and Royale Ivy. TJ Ford was just so appealing to me. By him being the smallest on the court, because I've always been small.
And small is still a good way to describe UT's senior guard, unless, of course, you're referring to the amount of pride he has for his hometown.
I think New Orleans plays a big part in who I am today. And I'll always be confident and always say it with my chest out that I'm from New Orleans.
It's tough to take people from New Orleans out of the city they love. It's darn near impossible to take the city they love out of people from New Orleans. On campus, I'm Adam Winkler for the Clay Cooley Nissan Sport Report.